Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where car reviews stay real, raw, and straight to the point. No dealership rehearsals, no sugar-coated marketing talk, and definitely no copy-paste brochure descriptions. Here, you get exactly what the car actually feels like in the real world. And today, we're talking about a car that's shaking up the compact EV market all over again. This is the 2026 BYD Atto 2, the smaller sibling to the Atto 3, and a car designed to pull new buyers into the electric future without emptying wallets. Whether you're looking for a first EV, a city car with personality, or just something modern that doesn't feel cheap, this one is worth your attention. Exterior now. Let's start with the exterior because the Atto 2 might be compact, but BYD didn't go basic. Right from the front, it has that updated ocean aesthetic design language that BYD is using for their latest EV lineup. The nose sits clean and aerodynamic, with a smooth closed-off grille, because, well, it's electric and no need for big radiator openings. The LED headlights are slim, almost sharp, giving the car a focused expression, and the LED daytime running lights add a subtle futuristic signature. You can instantly tell this isn't just another budget EV trying to look cute. It's confident, modern, and a bit sporty. Moving to the side, the proportions are actually very refined for its size. The short front and rear overhangs hint at agility, which makes sense for a city car. The character lines are clean and smooth rather than overly aggressive, but the layered shoulder contour adds depth. The door handles are body-colored and flush enough to look neat without being gimmicky. And depending on the trim, you get 16 or 17-inch aerodynamic wheels that look surprisingly well designed, rather than those boring flat discs many EVs come with. The roofline flows gently toward the rear, and there's a small integrated spoiler that helps manage aerodynamics while giving the car just a little sporty edge. Now at the back, the full-width light bar instantly catches your eye. It's modern and helps the Atto 2 look more premium than what many would expect in this price segment. The BYD logo sits boldly in the center, and the rear bumper is sculpted to maintain that clean, almost minimalistic EV aesthetic. No weird fake exhausts, no overdone chrome, just simplicity done right. It's the kind of design that doesn't scream for attention, but when you look at it, you feel like it belongs in 2026 and maybe even a bit ahead. Interior. Step inside, and this is where BYD once again shows why many traditional car brands are getting nervous. They know how to build an interior that feels anything but cheap. Even though the Atto 2 is smaller than the Atto 3, it doesn't feel cramped or budget on the inside. The first thing you notice is the large center touchscreen. Yes, the iconic rotating display remains. Whether you want it vertical for maps or horizontal for media, it rotates with a simple tap. And honestly, no matter how many times you see it, it always feels cool. The dashboard has a layered, floating design with soft touch materials in the areas your eyes and hands interact with the most. The steering wheel is compact and nicely weighted, and the digital instrument cluster in front of the driver is crisp and straightforward. What I appreciate is how BYD keeps the interior playful without going cheap or gimmicky. The door trims, seats, and stitching patterns bring texture and visual interest, but the overall theme remains clean and modern. Space-wise, because of the EV platform, the cabin floor is flat, giving passengers more legroom than expected. Front seats are supportive, and even in the rear, two adults can sit comfortably for daily use. You're not taking this on cross-country family trips, but for city commuting, friends, college runs, or work drives. The space is genuinely practical. The boot is also respectably sized for a compact EV, making shopping runs and luggage manageable. When it comes to performance, BYD isn't trying to turn this into a mini sports car, and that's fine. The Atto 2 is built around smart, realistic electric driving. It's available with two battery options, depending on market, around 36 kWh or about 50 kWh, both using BYD's own Blade battery technology. If you're familiar with BYD, you know this battery isn't just efficient, it's among the safest in the industry. Blade battery tech has been tested against extreme puncture and heat scenarios and consistently proves its structural safety advantage. Range varies depending on the battery and wheel size, but expect something around 300 to 420 kilometers in real-world usable terms. That's plenty for daily city use with occasional highway driving. The motor output is modest, think around 95 to 120 horsepower depending on configuration, but because electric motors deliver instant torque, the car feels lively at stoplights, zippy in traffic, and smooth in low-speed maneuvering. The steering is light, perfect for tight city streets, parking, and navigating crowded markets or narrow lanes. Ride quality is tuned to comfort more than sportiness, which fits the character of the car. It absorbs bumps and rough patches without sending vibrations through the cabin. Road noise is contained surprisingly well for a small EV, and because the battery sits low in the chassis, stability is better than many small petrol cars in this segment. For tech and features, BYD packs in exactly what modern buyers expect: adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, automatic emergency braking, a good quality reversing camera, wireless phone connectivity, and a decent sound system. Is everything perfect? Not quite. The infotainment software still sometimes feels like it could be more streamlined, but updates keep improving things. And if you're not used to screen-heavy controls, it may take a few days of adjustment. Now, pricing is where the Atto 2 becomes extremely interesting. BYD is positioning this as one of the most accessible EVs in the new wave of electrified mobility. Markets will differ, but the pricing is expected to land significantly below the Atto 3A, making it one of the most affordable EVs from a major, proven manufacturer. That means this isn't just an EV for early adopters anymore. This is an EV for students, first-time car buyers, working professionals, and families looking for a second car that is actually economical to run. And that's the key point here. The Atto 2 isn't trying to be flashy or luxurious. It's not chasing Tesla or BMW or Mercedes. It's doing something more important. It's making the shift to electric feel normal, friendly, and attainable. You get a car that looks modern, drives smooth, has strong safety fundamentals, offers great efficiency, and won't burn a hole in your wallet every time you plug in to charge. So, wrapping up the review, the 2026 BYD Atto 2 is exactly the kind of car that accelerates the EV transition for everyday drivers. It's stylish without being loud, compact without being cramped, and affordable without feeling cheap. If your driving is mainly city-based and you want a car that's easy to live with, easy to maintain, and future-ready, the Atto 2 absolutely deserves a test drive. In a market where EVs are either too expensive or too compromised, this one strikes a balance that makes sense. Thanks for watching Car Flash, where car reviews stay honest, straightforward, and real. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more upcoming reviews, and let me know in the comments, would you consider the Atto 2 as your next car? Or are you waiting for something even better? See you in the next one.